trainer Paula Petricevic has got a nice colt in Better Be a Believer, and his driver Kyle Harper. And Kyle, that horse is running very well. A good last start, fifth, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, Ken. He's got some ability, the horse. He probably hasn't quite come on like I hoped he would as from a 2-year-old to a 3-year-old. I think he's just still green, he's just still learning. The ability's certainly there, and he can take the steps, but I think just the maturity is just going to be his thriving moment when it comes, and I think it will come. But each run he just gets a little bit better. He's just over racing a little bit. He's starting to settle, so that coupled with his great gate speed, he's going to be a very nice horse in the future. And he's not without a chance, I suppose, in the Derby. He's probably going to be at long odds and definitely needs things to go his way, as most of them do. But he's certainly probably not the worst in there.
He's drawn barrier 5, Kyle, and you say he's got good gate speed. Have you made up your mind, or have you spoken to Paula about possible tactics?
I haven't yet. Haven't had time to talk to the trainer, but as I say, we've got that good gate speed which can put us in the race. I suppose 2500 is the question mark. Do we want to be burning off the gate over 2500? I think the 2500 will probably suit him. He lacks a little bit of point to point at this stage. I'm not sure if that's greenness or he just can't do it yet, but he's always finishing off very strongly in his races, so I think the dourness is there, which I think will certainly help him and maybe give him just that little bit of an edge over a few of them in the long journey. But probably play it by ear and see what happens. I'll have a talk to Paula and see what she wants to do and make sure the horse is where she wants him to be, and go from there, I suppose.
And Kyle went within a whisper of winning the Easter Cup last Thursday night with the wonderful old campaigner, the 9-year-old Bettors Fire, and he's buttering up this week, and he's drawn in the middle of the field, and he looks to have very good prospects, Kyle.
Yeah, look, I think if he carries his form across from last week's run, I think he's a very good chance this week. His run in the Easter Cup was outstanding, really surprised me. I thought we'd be a little bit short, 6 weeks between runs, coming off 50 metres, 2900, 9-year-old, few problems, things like that. I had been pretty kind to him at home. Once again, the horse just staggered me and come out and ran the race he run, which not too many horses can do what he did the other night. To go down a whisker, it was nearly as good as a win, considering he copped a bit of interference on that first bend and maybe cost him, maybe didn't, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I honestly didn't expect to finish as close as we did, so all in all, I was thrilled with him, and as I say, if he can continue that form pattern, well, we're going to have some fun.
And it's interesting, the public will be very keen to see how an up-and-coming horse from the Hall stable in Zenart goes, because he's carrying on, going through the classes with effortless ease. He's drawn outside of Bettor's Fire. Volton Tin's another good runner in the race, and there are a couple of good horses in the event against Bettor's Fire.
Yeah, very interesting race, Ken. Jimmy Johnson's not without a chance, drawn inside the back line. Obviously, my hard copy. You never leave him out because he's always just a superstar horse. So just suppose depends how it's run. Zenart, I think, will run a very honest race. It's a very nice horse, but step up in grade for it, as you say. So it'll be interesting to see how it handles the wide draw in the probably classier field. If it gets the right trip, it's going to be a good chance. But so will the rest of them if they get the right trip. So probably just comes down to how it's run and what we do from there.
Good luck on Friday night here at Gloucester Park. Thanks very much for your time, Kyle.
Always a pleasure, Ken.